back to TCL's Thanksgiving Cooking Special. It is a great day to be here. Did you know that potatoes were not available in the 17th century?
Didn't know that.
Boy, thank goodness I wasn't available there either. The starch was not added to the traditional Thanksgiving meals until author Sarah Josepha Hale popularized them in books and magazines in the 1820s. Apparently the taters were all the rage then.
Like taters weren't available as in they're busy?
Yeah, they had other
Or
engagements.
They had other things going on in the 1700s or something.
Probably did.
I guess. Well, today we have potatoes 3 different ways for your Thanksgiving dinner. So we brought in Putting on the Ritz creator. Susan Ritz is here. Hello. Thank you for joining
Good
us,
to see
Susan.
you.
Good to see you. And I
Happy
understand
Thanksgiving.
it. Happy Thanksgiving. I understand that you are a potato connoisseur.
It's my favorite food.
That's a wonderful quality about you.
Thank you.
This is nice. Okay, so 3 ways. Do you think it's too much to do 3 types of potatoes at Thanksgiving?
No, everybody likes potatoes. Everybody
That is true.
I like it.
And they're wonderful leftovers.
They are wonderful. Now,
is right.
you have heard me lament about
Yes.
scallop potatoes and how I have made an epic disaster of them every single time I've tried to make them, like embarrassing, to the point where we throw it away and no one eats it. Multiple times. Last time I was like, I'm done with these. I'm never making them again.
And you are such a great cook, so
Well,
this is shocking to me.
Don't
so I
you
have
just
the
follow the
perfect
recipe on the box?
Yeah, and
somehow it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. So what are these, Susan?
Okay, so these are so easy. And again, that mandolin, if you have one of those.
Yeah,
Okay, right?
that's good.
And I don't peel the potatoes, so
Okay.
it's even easier.
Great.
And I use Yukons.
Okay.
And so you just do it like 1/8 of an inch thick, which you could set on your mandolin,
Right.
no problem. And you layer them on there, and then this sauce is amazing. So what this is cream of onion soup,
Ooh.
sour cream,
Okay, easy to find.
and shredded cheddar.
That's it.
Put it in a pan and you cook it until it all melts together.
You cook that separately
Separately.
on the stove and then
Layer-
pour it over.
You can pour it over, or you can do layer, pour some, layer, pour some.
Oh, like a little
Either
lasagna.
way.
That's a
Yeah.
good way to do it.
Oh,
And then you just bake it. And honestly, try it. It should be a little warmer because you know it's been out, but
thank you.
You cannot
Because I
mess
think
this up.
when I do it, when I just do like cream and cheese, it breaks. It's like it gets all gross.
think it's the sour cream. I think it's the 3 things together.
Yeah.
Just, it's a nice creamy. I have some left over that I'll just be eating tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just the
Oh,
sauce.
that's
That sounds
wonderful.
great. Okay, I got
Right
a
away,
real
that's
situation
wonderful.
here with my bite, you guys. I don't know why.
So
this is
about how
getting-
many potatoes are you slicing here?
I bought a 5-pound bag and I used most of it.
Most of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
This
So-
is like everything you wanted the church potluck ones to be, and then they weren't quite.
Isn't that good?
Man.
That is so good. It's so simple.
It's
Just those
really
3
easy.
things?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
love that. Okay, what are the other ways you're making
But
taters?
also quick,
Oh, yeah.
also too, if you can't find cream of onion soup, you should be able to, but if you don't, you can change this out for cream of celery or even cream of chicken soup.
We
Oh,
learned the other
that's a
day
good
how
one.
many types of cream
Yeah.
of soups there were
Yeah.
in
We
the
did.
grocery store from the church basement lately.
Oh.
They showed us really. There's a
There's a
wider
lot.
variety than one would
There's
think.
a lot.
There's a lot in
Yeah.
there.
That's
Yes.
delicious. That's
Yes.
delicious.
Okay, so the next one is the loaded mashed potatoes.
Okay, so this is very different, and some people will love this, others, probably wouldn't, because you have to like gorgonzola,
I love it.
Yeah.
and some arugula
Okay.
and
In?
pecans.
In
I'm in
the
with all that.
potatoes.
It's all in the potatoes, and you just mash it with a potato masher.
Okay.
And
What kind of potatoes did you use here?
I use I use the red skin potatoes, and you don't peel the skin, you keep the skin on.
So both recipes keep the skin on.
Yep.
Save the time and don't
Save
peel it.
time. And that's where the vitamins are. That's where the nutrients are. So
Yeah.
get rid of them.
Oh, I love the gorgonzola.
Yeah, the
This-
gorgonzola is very. Yeah.
Okay, so this is definitely like a more grown-up
Yes.
potato dish
Yes.
because I feel like my kids would be like, oh,
Probably
yeah.
not. Right.
But that's
So
why you
it's an
have them
option.
multiple ways.
Yes.
Right.
Good.
So you're just making regular mashed potatoes and then just combining those ingredients in there.
Yes, but again, I mash them. I leave the skin on, and I just mash them with the potato masher. So
Yum. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's so
great.
yummy.
They've got great texture too.
Yeah.
Okay, now what are you doing with these smashed potatoes?
which are all the rage, and there's a good reason for that. They're tasty.
Yeah.
They're good. And I just again bought these little red potatoes, and you've got some here already, and so I've got. Super easy. You don't need anything special. Bottom of a glass.
Did you? So
something
you
like
boiled
this.
these already?
I boiled those, cool them down, and then here you just go ahead and
So
smash.
boil just until they're just nice and
just
soft.
until you can stick
Yeah.
a fork through them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
I
you
kind of
just do
really
that.
got
Wow,
aggressive.
you really got after
I
that
know.
one.
I don't
You
know what
get-
happened.
You okay? Got
I'm
some
like a
rage you
lot
want to
of
get out?
a stressful day.
Little stress
Look, I have
today?
it all. There we go. Okay, and then you layer these into a pan.
Yep, and then you just bake them. Well, actually, what I do is I brush them then with, I use my CGD seasoned olive oil.
Yeah.
Because it has all the spices in it, but you can just use regular olive oil if you want to.
Okay.
And so why don't you brush those?
I'm gonna
Okay.
fit this little tiny one in there. Here.
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead.
There you go. Sorry, bud. Just wanted to fill that in. Okay, and then you bake them again. So let's talk about like Thanksgiving prep then, because everyone's trying to manage the timing is the big crisis.
Yes.
So could you do the boiling step ahead
Yes.
and then pop them in the oven last minute?
You can do the boiling a day or two ahead of time.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to hear.
You can make this a day or two ahead of time.
Okay.
You can do that. That one I would do not more than a day ahead of time.
But this, you would make the cheese sauce, you just wouldn't bake it.
I would bake it.
You would bake
would
it.
And all you
Just
have to
do
is
the whole
heat it
thing and then
up.
just put
Yeah,
some foil on it, put it in the.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
the
warm it up
fridge.
in the oven again.
Warm it up in the oven.
Now, why wouldn't you want to do that one a little bit more ahead of time?
Because it gets mushy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, you can, but the
keep the
arugula you kind
consistency.
of want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might get kind of
Yeah.
slimy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then what do you serve these little smashy guys with?
I just
pick
put
'em up.
out some sour cream with a little bit of chives on top, and I usually sprinkle them with my chive salt too. And these are great.
Yeah.
Kids like them. They're like
Yeah, they're
kind of like French fries.
I know.
These are very much like an appetizer to me.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, it's
which
great.
is kind of how I have them here, and
Yeah.
you can just it's finger food.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
delicious.
You don't even need a fork for that.
Okay, let's check in with our tasting table because they've just been crushing all of these different potatoes. Paul, you're up first with this one. I know that you are a man who loves a box of instant mashed potatoes, as you have talked about on this show. Yeah.
Yes. We don't
You
talk about
fooled Steve and I one day. We had no idea they were instant.
Listen, you could serve those instant mashed potatoes anytime you want
That's
to
true.
me, and I love them. But you could also do this cheesy one too, because it is so simple. And I think with Thanksgiving, you have to pick your battle. So pick something that's easy. So do this because it's 3 ingredients.
Yeah.
How hard is that?
You got everything else to worry about.
Yeah.
The second one, the very fancy one with the gorgonzola,
Yep.
I think it's so colorful and beautiful on a table. But you're right, Elizabeth. I think kids would say, whoa now.
Yeah. But the
Yeah.
Where are my
gorgonzola.
mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
But I think Thanksgiving is a good time to kind of get them to learn to like these things.
Yeah, and if they don't, just don't put a bowl of it at the kids' table.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Save it
Yeah,
for the
if
adults.
you've got
For the
options,
grown-ups.
if that's
Yeah, we can
yeah,
take care of
don't
that.
make that the only potato option.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. And that's why she's got it 3 ways. What do you think about
Exactly.
these smashed guys,
Do you
Steph?
have these over there?
Yeah, do you have
We
these?
didn't actually get to try
Oh,
the
let's bring
smash.
those
thank you.
over.
I felt a
I can
little
take
bit
those
like
over.
I was
We can make it
sad.
happen.
Yeah, Steph wants those.
I felt like I was missing something.
I know, it's
and,
Stephanie wants. Okay, reach over there
Yes.
again, you guys.
Ben,
a little
thank you.
dip too.
You got to do the sour cream.
Yeah, no, you got to do the sour cream for sure. This is a great little snacky way of getting into the meal, you know,
Yeah.
and like just kind of giving it, and also like getting rid of the hangries. You know what I mean? Like, and also let's just be clear, like sometimes you need to soak up the pre-cocktail as well.
That's the truth. Yeah, you get an old-fashioned when you walk
You
in.
are correct on
That
every
is
one of
true.
those
Yes.
points.
You know, I could even see though. Don't you think you guys could do the smashed potatoes like the day after when you're doing turkey sandwiches, and then
Absolutely.
have these on the side and kind of do it as like a fun,
Yeah.
casual thing?
And the other great thing about these, especially for an appetizer, they're perfectly good. They're just as tasty room temp as they
Yeah,
are.
they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
They're
don't have
great.
to worry about
Yeah, I think my favorite thing with all 3 of these options is no peeling.
Yeah.
No peeling.
Appealing.
We are
Just
no
use the
peel
skin.
Thanksgiving. All
Thank
right.
you, Susan.
Thank you so much.
My
Great
pleasure.
job.
Okay, so for party ideas and more crazy good dressing recipes, follow Susan on Facebook at Putting on the Ritz.
Okay, it is